Salut, moi c'est Astre. Et on se retrouve sur Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 pour la suite de nos aventures, bien sûr. C'est parti. Bon. Je crois qu'il nous reste qu'une quête. Une seule. Une seule, une seule. Notre fameux truc qu'on n'a pas terminé. Pourquoi je peux plus cliquer sur rien, là? Ah, voilà. La mémoire morcelée. La porte que John m'a dit de ne pas passer, car c'était un point de non-retour. Voilà ce qu'il nous reste. Souvenir, ah oui, le fameux crâne. Bien sûr. Voilà, j'ai cliqué sur tous les trucs. Ça m'énervait le point d'exclamation, désolé. Du coup, on va aller voir la mémoire morcelée. La fin, peut-être. Peut-être. Mais je pense que oui, en vrai. Allons voir ça. Donc, c'est à la maison, la porte de derrière qu'on n'avait pas remarqué. Où John m'a dit, mais non, n'y va pas, sinon c'est un point de non-retour. Et que du coup, j'ai fait, ok, j'ai d'autres choses à faire encore, Donna. Mais là, force est de constater que l'on n'a plus rien à faire. On a fait tout ça. Voilà, on a fait tout plein de trucs. Tout plein de trucs, tout plein de trucs. Donc, il nous reste ça. C'est parti. On y va. J'ai bien peur que la fin, enfin, la finalité de tout ça, c'est la disparition de John. Parce que John est apparu pour nous aider à surmonter plein de choses, apparemment.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Des choses qu'on est en train de démêler ou qu'on a démêlé. Voilà, c'est là. Bon John, il est temps.
You don't have to do this. You
Tu
don't
crois?
have to go through. There is
Tu
no
crois
coming
que
back
j'ai...
from this.
Tu crois?
Please.
Eh bien, cette fois, je dois en finir, John.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... Please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
Ça a l'air joli. Non, il n'y a pas de neige ici. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Souvenir du manoir. La porte du jardin est enfin ouverte. Derrière se trouve la réponse à toutes mes questions. Il croit vraiment? J'ai peur que non. Tiens, j'ai changé de fringue entre-temps. Pourquoi pas?
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe
Oh,
you
c'est grand,
forgot
hein?
it for your own good.
Il y a une deuxième balancelle. C'est bizarre. Ou c'est la même?
That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, didn't survive.
Dommage. Pourtant, il y a des feuilles encore sur le sol. Est-ce que ça veut dire qu'il est mort cette année? Ah. Des souvenirs de jeu. Enterrés dans le sable. Un cheval. à bascule. Il y a quoi par là? Rien, je suppose. J'y vais quand même. Comme ça. Joueuse exploration. Carrément, joueuse exploration quand même. Je mets des plombes là où quelqu'un met 2 secondes parce que je vais voir tous les coins et recoins. Une
Oh
statue.
yes, the statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
Ah. Je sais pas qui est Mérope. Une lampe cassée. Il y a un belvédère là-bas aussi. Encore les jouets enterrés dans le sable. On peut s'asseoir? Non, on ne peut pas. Et là, joli. Des chaises. C'est cool. Pour manger. L'arrière de la maison. Avec des statues, tiens. Ça doit être de la maison qui a coûté cher, ça. Un panier. Oups, je marche dedans, pardon. Un banc. Une mare. Piano avec... On croirait qu'il y a quelqu'un au piano. En train de jouer du piano. C'est sa mère, je pense. Salut, John.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
C'est pas faux. Ça, c'est un olivier, on dirait bien. Je l'ai vu aussi, hein, à jouer du piano depuis des lustres. À cet endroit. Oh, une tasse.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Ah. C'est le salon. Ça, c'est sa chambre. Il y a quelqu'un au fond.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry.
These must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Ah! Le truc de thé a disparu.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Il se passe des choses bizarres dans ce jardin. Du thé. Mes robes. J'entends chanter. Ça vient d'où? Là-haut. Maman.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
Il y a un livre. Il n'était pas là tout à l'heure.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection.
Et tout janvier.
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Ah, il est là. On est dans la maison. Il y a John. C'est quoi ça? Une bougie?
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
On va l'emprunter.
Someone's coming. Let's take a peek.
Quelqu'un? Il y a quelqu'un?
You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Mhm.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Je suis là, John.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me?
Je t'attends.
You're
Quelqu'un a
scaring
dit.
me.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Où ça, maman?
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Là-bas.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Ah, t'es dans une chaise roulante? Vraiment? Je suis là.
Coming, mother.
Mais la chaise est restée.
This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Je peux pas lui parler. Et
Take
je
me
peux
to
aller.
my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
Dans les fleurs.
Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed.
De belles fleurs. Une
Mother,
promenade un
would you like to
peu.
go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Pourquoi on parle de Minecraft? C'est pas lui qui a
We
acheté la
should
maison.
put some fish in it. Don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
Des carpes? Il y a un truc par terre.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes,
Plus
Sherry.
tard, peut-être. Parce que, bon, bah maintenant, il est mort. Hein.
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! He's... I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling
Oh
the
là.
truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
Don't call me that. You aren't fooling me.
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my son before I kill you.
On comprend pourquoi personne voulait que je me souvienne. Ou que Sherlock se souvienne, plutôt. Il est paralysé. Bon. On est parti pour se refaire une fin. Alors, John l'ami imaginaire, c'est peut-être une affliction mentale. Les troubles mentaux dont souffrait mère sont peut-être héréditaires et pourraient affecter mon esprit. Donc John, l'ami de la famille, c'est le gars qui est mort. Celui avec l'éléphant. Et Mycroft a dissimulé la vérité sur la mort de mère et m'a menti quand il a dit qu'elle est morte de tuberculose. Alors, les expériences. Ah, attends, nous avions apporté le thé. Le thé et les sédatifs. Alors, soit Richter a soumis mère à des médicaments peu orthodoxes. Chaque dose avait son lot d'effets secondaires potentiels. Soit mère prenait souvent des sédatifs, donc son corps les tolérait sûrement bien. Il ne devrait pas causer de problème. Alors, affliction mentale, hystérie dans le jardin. Mère a essayé de me noyer dans l'étang du manoir de Stonewood. On l'a tous vu. Les expériences du Richter... Richter a pris sur le fait? Non. Ouais, il a témoigné. Après que Mycroft a pris Otto Richter sur le fait, il l'a tenu responsable de la mort de mère. Alors... Mort par hypoxie? Non. Ah oui, c'est pareil. Mycroft n'appréciait pas les méthodes du docteur Otto Richter et ne lui faisait pas confiance. Bah, il avait peut-être raison, hein. Franchement. Hop et hop. Mère s'est noyée, sa blessure est peut-être une ultime humiliation du tueur ou une tentative désespérée de la sauver. Mère ne s'est pas noyée. La blessure à son cou résultait d'une trachéotomie, ce qui n'avait aucun sens si elle était vraiment en train de se noyer. Alors attends. Quelqu'un a noyé mère, que ce soit un accident ou volontairement. Otto Richter. Donc, mais nous, ce qu'on veut, du coup, c'est... accoutumance accrue? Non, on y est déjà. Donc, risque d'effet secondaire. Et mère s'est noyée? Non. Et mère ne s'est pas noyée. Mère a eu une réaction allergique inattendue à ses médicaments et elle s'est mise à suffoquer. Voilà. J'ai tué mère. John et moi sommes responsables, mais en soi, c'est lui qui a donné le sédatif. Donc on va choisir cette fin-là. Même si... voilà. Je suis pas convaincue par cette fin. Voyons si ça change quelque chose.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
It was an accident,
Différent.
Sherlock. She was mad, abusive. You were a child, simply trying to help.
How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. There is only one thing to be done.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy. My mother died by my hand. I must turn myself into the authorities and face the consequences of my actions.
The
Différent.
consequences of your actions. You were a child. She did this to you, not you unto her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the ends justify the means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it? As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking.
Sherry, I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try, that it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and love for one's self. So please, please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why can none of you see it? The truth is the truth. A murder is a murder. Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know you've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the time I took for granted. You'll always be a part of me.
No, Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
Mhm.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Doesn't matter. Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you, and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Au moins, c'est le même tableau.
You really are beautiful.
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest. I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me, pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island, to Mother, to John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything? I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
John.
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one...
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Donc la fin était bien légèrement différente. Ben voilà. C'était la fin de Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Sur ce, je file. Portez-vous bien.